Good afternoon, everyone. I found a recipe on YouTube for a vegan tuna salad that I wanted to share with everyone. Hi, Vanita, you're the first one on. Good to see you. Welcome. That I found on YouTube, Deborah, all those coming in, for vegan tuna salad. And Yvette, welcome. Good to see you. Long time no see, Yvette. Sherry, hi. Good to see everybody. And what I've got in this bowl is a can of chickpeas. That's the main ingredients, are chickpeas. And you drain them out because you don't want the juice from the chickpeas getting into your salad. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Now I should make my own. Mayonnaise, which I will the next time. I didn't happen to have any made, so I'll just use that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mash these and stir this around and then mash it. You don't want to get them too, like they're mush, but you want to mash them up enough that it'll be presentable into your salad. And this is you could put this on sandwiches. This is what I intend to do is I love tuna salad, but I want to have tuna. Well, hi, Erlene. How are you feeling? Are you doing okay? I've been praying for you today. Everybody pray for Erlene. She just had a tooth pulled today, and pray that it heals very, very quickly. And I'm happy to see you on here, Erlene. I'm so happy. And you're welcome. I prayed for you before the time even came. About 6:45 this morning, my time, I prayed for you. But as you can see, they're coming along. Potato masher will mash them up. Pretty much, they're hard to mash up as to get them like they need to be. But I'm not going to mash them up real fine anyway, because I don't want to get them like mush. I just want to get them so that I can make the salad. And like I said, this will be a salad that everybody else can make too. It'll be a simple salad to make, and it won't be hard at all. And only 4 or 5 ingredients. And I'll tell you what the rest are as soon as I get this mashed up somewhat. It does take a little time to get this mashed like they should be, but they are coming along just fine. Maybe the rest of it I can take and use it. Let me get a fork and finish it off. Maybe a fork will finish it now. Got the bulk of it done anyway. No, this is not tofu. This is chickpeas. These are chickpeas with 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. That's all I had. I really should make my own mayonnaise instead of using the mayonnaise, but that's what she used in the recipe when she made it. So I thought, well, I'll just use the mayonnaise because that's all I had at the moment, and I'll make my own mayonnaise the next time I make this. But as you can see, it's coming along. You don't want it real mushy, but it's coming along. I think I'm going to get it to a point pretty soon where I'm going to stop because I don't want this looking real funky. You want some substance to it, so I'm going to do that. Okay. And what I have in this bowl that the recipe calls for, yes. And what I have in this bowl is 4 stalks of celery. That's what it calls for, chopped. So I chopped them up in my chopper. And then I've got a 1/4 cup of white onion that I chopped that as well in my little chopper. And then it says salt and pepper to taste. Well, I don't use pepper, so you just use a little bit of sea salt. I'm not going to put very much in here. I'll just put a little bit. It's hard to really know. You don't want to put too much. And then I'm going to get a spoon and I'm going to mix it all together. And this is basically all it is to make your vegan tuna salad. And I'm going to tend to put it on sandwiches, because I love tuna sandwiches, but vegan tuna without the tuna. Who would have ever thought, And I love tuna. Like I said, I love tuna. 1 can of garbanzo beans, and mine were organic. I had organic garbanzo beans. Just takes 1 can is all it takes, and you got to drain the juice off because you don't want that juice in your salad. And then you just stir everything together, and that's basically all it takes. And you can see what it looks like. Doesn't it look pretty? I could probably mash them a little bit more, but I don't want to make it too mashed, like I said. But there is the tuna salad, and tuna salad without the tuna. I like that idea. I'm going to taste it a little bit. I'm going to see what it tastes like. Just a little bit of it because I want to post this up on my page. It absolutely does taste like tuna. Well, you could do it in a food processor. I happened to buy a couple weeks ago. I was at Walmart and I bought me a 3-cup chopper that's mainly for chopping vegetables up, and it does a real good job chopping up vegetables that I needed to do. I just bought it for that, and because I don't want to put it in the Vitamix. But there, look at that. Doesn't that look pretty? And if anybody wants the recipe again, I'll give it to you. I'm going to post it up on Facebook. It's just a few ingredients. That's all it is, and it tastes just like tuna. You can have your tuna salad without having. Yeah, doesn't it though? You can have your tuna salad without the tuna. That's what I like about this. It's just, you know, that looks so good. I make sandwiches with it, and I'm sure you could probably freeze what you don't use. Oh, thank you. It does look good, doesn't it? And I just tasted it, and it does look good. I'm not going to do a whole lot more with it because I'm just trying to mash these down a little bit more while I'm talking to you to try to make sure that they're mashed pretty good. But to put this on my Facebook page, yeah, I wish you could taste it. I wish we all had taste-a-scope. Yeah, taste-a-scope or smell-a-scope. We don't have any of that. So you just have to visualize. All you're going to have to do is try it yourself. Oh, good. Yeah, I imagine you are hungry. Yeah, I imagine so. And I know Earlene, she's going to be quite hungry, but now that she's had a tooth pulled, she isn't going to be able to eat the stuff that we can eat for a few days anyway until she feels a little bit better. But, you know, but that looks real good. What is my Facebook page? If you want my vegan Facebook page, it is called Karen's Vegan Heaven. Make sure you put the apostrophe in Karen apostrophe S, vegan. And heaven is capitalized and so is Karen capitalized. Vegan is not. And that's my Facebook page. Oh, you ran out of celery? Yeah, I try to keep celery on hand, you know. You could probably use the celery hearts, which I do have those, but I like to eat those as a snack. And I just bought some stalks of celery yesterday for a soup. Little did I realize that I would find something that I could use the celery for today, so I'm thinking that's pretty good. You know, I haven't posted recipes on my Facebook page in a while. I'm going to go ahead and post this and up there and see what people think of it. Like I said, I'm still trying to mash these down just a little bit more because it does look good. Well, you could. I mean, yeah, you could probably use carrots. I don't know how it's going to taste, but try with carrots. I don't see why not. I mean, whatever. If you don't have something, you make do. Like I said, I didn't have any mayonnaise that I had made, so I just had to use the Veganaise. That's what they had, and I got a store here in town that I can buy that. But normally I would make my own mayo. Oh, you've only started being vegan a very few months ago? I have lost quite a bit of weight since I've been a vegan, an awful lot of weight. And I just keep going and going and going and going. But hey, don't eat her food. No, you got your own. Sorry, my dog's eating her other dog's food because they're not the same. But anyway, I think this looks really good. It's very, very tasty. And it doesn't take much to make it. Just a few ingredients. Oh, you ran out of eggs? Oh, good. Well, I don't eat eggs anyway. I don't eat dairy of any kind. Oh, what's in it? Okay. First of all, the main ingredient is a can of chickpeas. And make sure that when you open your chickpeas that you drain it completely off. You don't want any of this water into your salad. Then you use 4 chopped celery stalks. Make sure you chop them up fine. I've got a little chopper I chopped them up into. A 1/4 cup of white onion and 2 tablespoons of Veganaise. You mix that first. Your Veganaise or any vegan mayo you might have that you made yourself or whatever. Mix that with the chickpeas first, and then you add the other ingredients, and then you stir it around. Doesn't that look pretty? Look at that. And I mean, I can't believe it. Tastes just like tuna without the tuna, because we don't eat meat. We don't eat fish or dairy. So anybody wants to see you take a picture of it? Yes, it's vegan. It's vegan. It's made with chickpeas. There are so many things that you can make with chickpeas. We become retarded. Oh, how can you say that? That is not a very nice thing to say. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with you? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I do too. I haven't made that in a while. Yes, hummus is made out of chickpeas. Made out of chickpeas and tahini. Some people come in here and make the stupidest remark that we become retarded. Oh my goodness, I am 70 years old and I'm not retarded for being a vegan, although I've only been a vegan about a year old. But I'm as sane as anybody else. That was not a very nice thing for that person to say. They must be a miserable person anyway. But yeah, I'll just keep showing this if you want to see it. Yes, eggs are considered dairy. They're from an animal. They're from an animal. They're from chickens. We don't eat chickens. We don't eat anything with the face. Yeah, I'll have to block him. I'll have to block him. When I watch my Periscope, when I watch the replay, I will block him. That wasn't a very nice thing to say. You know, some of these people, they're miserable people. Those coming on, I just made a vegan tuna salad with chickpeas. Oh, yeah. You probably could if you wanted to. I don't see why not. Make it your own. That's what I do. I like to make things my own. Oh, I think this person's got to go. There. I blocked it. That person said some derogatory things. I'm just going to block them. That person doesn't, wants to be derogatory towards vegans anyway. So, I did what I had to do. But, ask Leslie what, Sherry. I missed what your comment was. What did Leslie say? Because she's in Disneyland or Disney World, but I know I'm on her scope all the time, Sherry. But what did she say? What did Sherry? Sherry? Put that back up there. What? Oh, well, yeah. Not really. It's not really any more expensive than eating meat. In fact, it's not expensive. She says eggs are not dairy. Well, they're in the dairy department. They're from a chicken, though, so... But I still don't eat eggs anyway. I mean, if people want to eat eggs, that's up to them. I'm not going to tell anybody in here that they don't have to eat eggs. Or that you can't eat eggs. That's totally up to you. But for my own peace of mind and my health, I'm not going to eat eggs. So I'm not going to tell anybody that they can't. Hi, good to see you. I'm not going to tell anybody in here that they shouldn't be eating eggs. If they want to eat them, go right ahead. Go ahead and eat the eggs because... I used to eat a lot of cheese and stuff too. Well, that's good. You cut down. That's a start. You cut down, and eventually you'll end up getting rid of it altogether. It took me a very long time because I love eggs too, and I love cheese too. But I found out making my own cheese was a lot better. Right. That's the best thing to do. That's true. You're right. You're right. It does, Sherry. You're right. But I don't eat cheese. I don't eat dairy. I don't eat eggs. I don't eat meat. You don't eat... Oh, you just eat chicken? That's probably the safest of all of them, but... Not really. No. Somebody says I have zero protein. Oh, no, you're wrong. Any plant foods that we eat all have protein in them. Oh, my goodness. Wow. People don't know about the vegans. You're just guessing and speculating. That is not true at all. That's right, beans have a lot of protein in them. And so do veggies. I do too. Yes, all foods have protein. But, somebody's always going to comment that we shouldn't be vegan. But for my own peace of mind and my own health, I want to be vegan because it's helped me to look a lot better. I feel better. In fact, I can start buying clothes now that are smaller. I lost a dress size. With all the weight that I lost, I lost a dress size. So now I'm a dress size smaller because I went and bought me a dress yesterday, and I tried it on, and I couldn't believe that I could wear it. It's a one size smaller than what I normally wear. So it does pay. And people say it's being a vegan is expensive. Not really, because you're not buying meat. Meat is really expensive. When you start buying a lot of meat, you're going to put a lot of expense into it. Yeah, you're right. They do. But I stopped eating meat because I knew it's not good for me. There's a lot of things that meat has in it. And Leslie doesn't eat that much meat either. I see Pastor Jones is here. Welcome, Pastor Jones. I didn't see you in here. And welcome to everybody that came in that I didn't see come in. But those that haven't seen it, here is my vegan salad, my vegan tuna salad made out of chickpeas. Chickpeas are very healthy for you. They are very, very good for you. And it's something that... yeah, well, it's true. There's a lot of things that aren't good for us. You're right. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of things that are not good for us. But you have to be careful what you put into your body. You know, I say that I'm going to eat the plants because that's what God gave us in the Garden of Eden to eat. He gave us the plants to eat, and that's what I'm going to eat. Plants and vegetables. Hi, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What did I use for dressing? Well, I should make my own mayonnaise. I put veganaise in there, and I need to make my own mayonnaise. I didn't have any at the time, and that's what she used in the recipe when she made it. So I just thought I'd use only 2 tablespoons. The next time I'll make my own mayonnaise, like cashew mayonnaise, and put that in here. But you just put 2 tablespoons in here. Everything else, you put 4 celery stalks chopped up, a quarter cup of onion, a can of chickpeas, and salt and pepper to taste. Although I don't use pepper, but I did put a little bit of salt in here. It might need a little bit more on it. But it looks real good, and it tastes just like tuna without the tuna. I know what this is in here. You look at the tuna cans in the store. There's probably just more than tuna in there. It's all processed, and they put all kinds of stuff in it that you shouldn't be having. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Earlene. It's hard to find a good mayonnaise recipe. It's very hard. But veganaise, there's really nothing wrong with it. It does have apple cider vinegar in it, but I don't think it has that much. But I like it, and I use it because there's a store that has it here, and I can buy it there. Albacore? Oh, yes, I've had albacore tuna as well. But still, yeah, that's the thing. People don't understand that there's mercury. There's mercury in the tuna. And not only that, I think a lot of the waters are cankered. There's mercury in the water. So the fish, therefore, become full of mercury from all the water. So I really don't like that idea either. Make almondaise. Well, now there you go. Now that's a good idea. There you go. I never thought about that, Jones. That's good. Other vegan scopes? Yes, I have a lot of vegan scopes that I have. I put them up on YouTube, and I have a lot of Periscope that are vegan scopes. You just have to go through my playlist and see what you want to watch. Hi, Valerie. Good to see you. Here's my vegan tuna salad, which is made out of chickpeas instead of your tuna. You'll find that you start making your own food. It's a lot healthier. You know what's in it, and you don't have to guess. I mean, look at the ingredients and the stuff you buy in the store. It has got so many different ingredients in it that it just boggles your mind, and I shake my head on it. I cannot fathom how many ingredients they put in it, preservatives and things like that. Real long list of ingredients that we do not need to put into our body. I always say, if you can't pronounce it, don't put it in your body. And I'm certainly not going to put anything in my body that I can't pronounce because it's not good for me. At least I know what is in here. I know what I made it with. I know what's good for me. It's got everything in it that's good for me, and I can make this and eat sandwiches with it, which I'll probably have some soup and sandwiches later. But I can make my own, and that's what I've been doing here. When I come on these Periscopes, I make my own foods because I want everybody to know that you can make your own, and you know what's in them. You don't have to guess. You don't have to look at the ingredients and say, well, what is in here? You know what you put into it. You know that it's not going to harm you. And I mean, chickpeas is basically some that we all have in our pantries. I mean, I keep my pantry or my cupboard stocked with chickpeas because I never know if I'm going to need them for anything. So I bought some, and I'm glad I did because now I've got a nice vegan tuna salad that I can make. I just have to keep celery on hand and onions, which I do anyway. And I can eat this as much as I want. Don't have to worry about it. And I hope that somebody will try this too. Once I post this on my vegan page, I hope that people are willing to try this. Give it a try yourself, because I really drink smoothies every day. I could juice, yes, but I drink smoothies. I've got a Vitamix, so I make smoothies every morning from different fruits I have in the refrigerator. I didn't use any frozen this morning except for blueberries, but I put spinach in my smoothie as well. I put banana in it. I put chia seeds in it. I put some grapes in it, spinach. I put some pineapple in it this morning and a few apple slices, and I put some frozen blueberries, and that was the brunt of my smoothie I had this morning, and it was really, really good. Plus, I use almond milk. Oh, the wild blueberries, yeah, you're right, they are. They do have organic, and I think that's what I have is organic blueberries. So I'm hoping that everybody will try this and make this themselves and see how you like it. And tell me how you liked it, because like I said, tuna was my downfall, and I've got a lot of cans of tuna sitting in my cupboard that I need to get rid of. But once in a while, the mail collect food. They have a food drive. I think I'll just stick them in there for the food drive and get rid of them that way. I have 6. I have 5 grandsons and 1 granddaughter. So it makes her special because she's the only granddaughter. But I have 6 grandsons. And all those of you that saw the Facebook page that my daughter had tagged me in with Christian, that is the one that has been bullied at school. So, and he doesn't look like he's, that he's unhappy or anything, but I just don't want anything to go wrong, so, oh, good. I know when Erlene mentioned in her text yesterday about Christian and his medals, I couldn't figure out what you were talking about, Erlene, because I hadn't seen the post at that time, and I thought, Christian, she must be talking about my grandson, but why does she know him? But then I finally realized that I was tagged in that Facebook page, and you happened to see it, so I just wondered about it. But pasta salads, I've never made really a pasta salad. Oh yes, if your body is changing, I went to vegan because I figured it was the best way for me to go. I was eating all the wrong foods. I kept gaining weight, could not lose the weight, and I thought, well, I've got to do something about it. So right now I'm down to 193 from 250. So I've lost well over 50, about 57 pounds I've lost. So it pays. And like I said, I've gone down 1 dress size. In fact, the dress I had on Sabbath, my daughter-in-law told me it was a little big on me. And that's because I lost weight. And so now I got to start buying smaller clothes. Well, I knew I'd have to change my wardrobe someday, but but you'll be surprised how healthier you'll feel. You'll have a lot more energy, and you'll be able to get around a little bit better and things like that. And I know my skin looks better, and my face is not as fat as it was, and I can see it in my waistline when I look in the mirror and I put the clothes on. I says, oh my goodness, how much a difference that made losing that weight. So I hope and pray that everybody can make this. We'll try to make this. Once I post it up on the Facebook page, I will put the ingredients up there, how much of each, and try to make it yourself. It's all done in a bowl anyway, and I'll tell you to put it all in a bowl. But I'm hoping and praying that people get benefit from my periscopes, my cooking scopes like this, because these are here to benefit everybody. I'm here to share my knowledge with other people, and Leslie's here to share her knowledge with other people. So is Alexis. Everybody's here to share their knowledge with other people, and we can learn from each other, and that's what I want to do. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Wow. That is fantastic. Way to go. Keep going. I don't ever intend to be that size, but I'm just happy that I was able to come down a little bit, I still, yes, she does. She scoped today from Disney World. They're in Disney World until Tuesday of next week, because she's got to go to NASA for something that she's watching a launch happen. But she did scope when they were on a little train today from Disney World, and she got featured. So if you go back and watch, you'll see that she'd been featured today. So, but she does scope every day anyway. She scopes. She usually does food scopes, but she's not going to be doing any food scopes until she comes in until next Thursday when she gets back from her trip to Disney World. So then she'll scope then. But if you're not following her, you follow her. Go To Kitchens. Go To Kitchens is her, and just go, just type that in for Periscope, and it should come right up. Her, Leslie and Robin Nance, and they also have a radio program on Saturdays, which I listen to, but they won't have a live one this weekend because of their being in Disney World. But anyway, they're in Disney World for the next few days until next Wednesday. I think she gets back home on Wednesday. But other than that, she does scope every day, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So a week from today, she'll be scoping again. But I just wanted to see if anybody hasn't seen it yet. There's the salad. And it looks real good, doesn't it? It looks very, very good. And I'm real pleased with it. I know it's going to taste good. I can have sandwiches because I always wonder what to fix for sandwiches. And you're welcome. And it's something I don't have to worry about guessing because I always try to find in my refrigerator. Yeah, doesn't it though? And I know it's simple to make. I couldn't believe how simple this is to make. When I watched that and I printed it out and I thought, I'm going to make this and scope this because I haven't come in here for a while. Alexa said she'd been missing my scopes on the foods, and I thought, well, I better find something to do and just start scoping again. I may not scope tomorrow. I may not do until next week again, but at least you got me for today, and you could see what I've done, and you could try to make it yourself. I'll hold it up because I'm going to be ready to quit the scoping a little bit so I can eat my lunch, but I just wanted you all to see this is what I made today, and doesn't it look good? I hope that everybody tries to make it themselves, and that it comes out good for you like it did me. So I think I'm going to go for now because I want to get my lunch eaten. But I thank you all for coming on, and I hope you all have a great day, the live viewers as well as replay viewers. And until we meet again, take care. God bless. Oh, you're so welcome. Take care. God bless, and bye-bye. I certainly will. Bye-bye.